When was the last time you spoke to Andrew Luck, sir? When was that?
It's been a couple months. Really, we've had contact within the organization. Frank Reig's talked to him. I know T.Y. talks to him, Anthony Costanzo. He knows that our door is always open. And really it stands that way as an alumni player who we have so much respect for what he's done for the franchise. I mean, this guy was special. He came in and things like the Kansas City playoff game when we were down 28 points and one of the great playoff wins in history. So we have great affection for him, and we just want him to be happy, Rich. We want him to have a fulfilling life and do what he really wants to do, because this game is very demanding and you have to be all in. It's not a game you can play if you're not all in. And I think he made a courageous decision and decided, well, I think my direction needs to be apart from this game going forward. And as shocking as it was to all of us, including me, we respected it.
No doubt. And, as we were talking just moments ago about looking over the steering wheel of 2021 at the quarterback position, do you think it would even be worth making a run at Andrew Luck, or you think that's just not even worth the ask?
Well, I don't think we have to make a run at him. I think he knows that we would always welcome him back with open arms. It's just that we respect his decision, and we don't want to, confuse the situation by constantly asking a question that he knows is there. And, he's retired. He knows what we think about him. I know that Frank Reich and Chris Ballard's had long conversations on where we stand, and sure, we'd welcome him back if he came back, but I don't think that's realistic. I know his dad, Will Oliver, and his uncle Will, who's been his agent, his mom's brother, who's a great guy, and so really it's one of those situations where again, you go intuitively where you think. You try to figure out the answer more from an intuitive nature, and I just don't think that's in the cards for him to come back. But only he can decide that. I mean, only he knows, and he knows we'd welcome him back with open arms if he did. But as you know, we can't, as a franchise, wait for that to happen. I think Chris and Frank and I have been very disciplined in our thinking and saying, look at, he's retired and we have to operate as such. And there's no time to be daydreaming on what ifs. If it happens, that's great. But I just don't see that in the cards, but anything's possible.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.